All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Happy Thursday, everyone out there. Welcome to Elaine's Desk. Elaine Proby here, CEO of PROBY'S Tax and Accounting, and tips from Elaine's Desk. All right. Hey, John. Good afternoon, Miss Proby. Good afternoon, John. Angela. Hello, Elaine. Thanks for jumping in. All right, you guys. Hit like and share on this video. We're going to have a very interesting conversation today. 3 steps to achieving financial clarity. And again, you know, to get to any financial goal, of course, we got to have a clear frame of mind. And we're going to talk about some steps that we could do to make sure that that happens. So you guys, let's jump right into this. Hit like and share on this video, okay? So first point today, we're going to jump into this. Hey, Rod. Hey, sister. Hey, brother. How are you? Yes, jumping on here. Thank you so much. Let's jump right into this. 3 steps to achieving financial clarity. It's all about the mindset. It's all about having a clear space in your head in order for you to think straight. This is what we're going to talk about today. So the first point, assess space and financial impact, right? I love this part about assessing your space, because one of the things that in order for you to have a clear mindset, it says that you have to arrange your workspace or your home or your office. You have to arrange it in a certain way for the energy to flow in and out. You know, there's a thing where you don't want to arrange your workspace, or you're blocking doors or blocking windows. You want to create a space that is going to be very relaxing, something that really feels good, so that it gives you that energy. This is what you need. You want that energy. So the space needs to feel comfortable, because you want to have a clear path in your brain for you to think straight and for you to get that energy. You need a space that's going to be a little bit more relaxing, something that's going to be comforting, something that's going to, you know, encourage you to think straight. This is what we need, right? Something, if you have the space is not feeling right, it brings anxiety. It brings you stress. So you don't have enough productivity going on because you can't think straight. That's all about how you feel in that environment that you are getting ready to work in. And you know, the thing about it is, it's so hard for us to really maybe create a good, comfortable space based on the space we're working with. A lot of people is working from home, and then you don't have that much room. But just find you, find you a spot that you can create a good feeling environment, and where you can think and really, really become more and more productive. So very important, guys. Assess your space. Make sure that you create something that's relaxing. And it doesn't matter what size or how small it is, right? It can be turned into something very comfortable and relaxing that can bring your mindset to the right place in order for you to function. So, hey, Cognac, thanks for jumping in here. All right. So I'll give you guys an example. When I first started my business, right, I wanted to create a space that's going to have me start thinking straight, so I know what I needed to do. So I had my garage converted into an office. I had everything set up in there, all the desks, all the files. I did everything to make sure that it feels like a complete office space someplace else in my garage, so that I can get in there. And every day I would dress up and go in that garage. The space was so nice that I would sit at the desk and I'm able to think, able to figure out how I'm going to promote my business, how I'm going to make it grow. This is when I first started. And so I made sure that everything is set up the right way for me to be able to sit, focus, and think, and be able to make sure that I move the business in the right direction. So if you didn't have the right space, I'm sure the mindset would just not flow as it should. You need that energy to come in and flow so that you can think straight. Okay, so this is the mindset that you got to have, and it starts from the space that you create to work from. Okay, so that's my first point today. All right, guys, hit like and share on this video. We're talking about 3 steps to achieving financial clarity. So we need to make sure that we have a nice frame of mind to move forward and be able to achieve all these financial goals that we have set. Okay, second point, you want to organize for success. Right? Organize for success. So this is planning. So you need to, one of the things, and I love this right here, because this applies to, I know me and a whole lot of you guys out there. It says to clear, clutter, and organize your environment so that you can create a conducive space for financial success, right? Clear, clutter. We're also busy doing so much, and stuff is always piling up. There's clutter everywhere. But when you have a cluttered space, trust me, it makes things a little bit more confusing, and it's a lot less productive, because sometimes you spend time looking for stuff, unnecessary things are in the way. Guys, get rid of all of the unnecessary items, organize your space. I know this sounds easier than it really is. We all have these ideas. We're going to make sure that we kind of clear clutter and keep everything organized. But it's easy to do because all we have to do is set aside maybe an hour or two, maybe even once a month, right? That we're going to get rid of unnecessary stuff and we can spend time on essential things as opposed to spending time maybe looking for things that we can't find in this clutter. You can't think straight. It's stressful. We know that. You guys have done this. I'm sure y'all have been in the space where there's just too much stuff going on. There's too much things you need to get rid of. Sometimes you spend the day doing that before you can even get started. So, right, I'm sure you guys, give me a thumbs up in the chat because I know we have all done this, right? So we can't be too busy to not stop, to not clear the clutter so that we can spend more time on things that's going to be more essential to our financial success, right? So we have to set ourselves up for success. So the environment and everything needs to feel right. The mindset is what's going to take you there, guys. And we can't talk about that enough. The frame of mind. If you're not in the right frame of mind, nothing is going to work. That's all I can tell you. So that's the second point. Organize for success, clear clutter, make sure things are organized. Spend some time to make sure that happens. And this is going to help you to think straight and allow your energy to flow in order for you to move forward and have financial clarity. All right. So that's the second point today. Hit like and share on this video. I can't even get that right. So let's move on to our third point today. I love this part because now this is where, now that we are in a nice environment that we can think straight, we can now apply some of these wealth principles. Now we can sit back and we can set some plans and now we can execute these plans, right? So some of the principles, again, set financial goals. Set financial goals. Know what you want. Everyone has different goals. Everyone has a different space that they feel that they need to be in the future. Or everybody has their own ideas. So don't worry about the next person. I always say this, don't worry about what the next man is doing. Just worry about what it is that you want for yourself. So set those financial goals. Create milestones. Set some date and time when you want to achieve these goals. Because look, if you set goals and you didn't give yourself any time frame that you want to achieve these goals, you may just set them and not pay any attention to them. You don't have any reason for you to track anything. Set milestones. Put some dates, 6 months, 3 months, whatever it is down the road you want to achieve these goals. Another point here is avoid debt. You want to try to stay away from debt if at all possible. Guys, try to stay out of debt. And then this one I talk about all the time, create a budget, right? So you know financially what you're spending. We have all been guilty of just spending and spending. You make money and you keep spending and you're not paying attention to the budget that you have. We overspend all the time. We buy things we don't really need. We do this all the time. But if you create a budget and you say, look, I'm going to allow myself to only spend $200 a month. That's my budget to buy whatever I want. Of course, you're going to mentally think about that process. And then you probably will not be buying any unnecessary stuff because now you told yourself this is all you're going to do. Once again, if you don't set that budget, if you don't tell yourself this is what the story is, then what do? You overspend. We are all guilty. Hey, Learner Smith, thank you for the hearts. Yes, yes, yes. All right, guys. And the next point here is focus on your savings. Again, spend less on things that you don't need. Try to save more. And one of the key things here is educate yourself. There's so much information, guys. You have to educate yourself on financial goals and know what that is so that you can constantly, focus on it. I think one of the things is, how the mind works, right? You have to train it a certain way. And if something that you see and you hear all the time and you read all the time, you are going to practice. Trust me, you're going to practice. Andrew says, that's really good advice, Elaine. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, then you want to create a side hustle. This is the other thing. We always talk about additional stream of income. Something happens if you're on a job, you lose a job, whatever happens, just have additional side hustle to get additional streams of income. So our whole goal always is to plan for additional stream of income. The thing about it is life happens no matter how much money you're saving, how much you set aside. Life happens, emergency happens. A lot of times it's use up whatever savings you have. You have to have an emergency fund set aside, you know what I mean? And then you do have to have a plan B. So all these things that you do have to have a plan B in place because, things happen. So additional stream of income. Again, we talked about that, like starting a business and just have, sometimes we could turn our side hustle into a business. Get paid for some of the stuff that you do for free that people are asking you to do and stuff that you really love. Figure out how to monetize on these things so you can have an additional stream of income. We all need this because when something happens like COVID did, you may lose your job, whatever may have happened, income may reduce itself, and you have another way in order for you to earn some more money, right? So always have a plan B in place. I like that. So that's my third point today, guys. So I'm going to go back and recap this. Hit like and share on this video. We are talking about 3 steps to achieving financial clarity. And this is all about the mindset, making sure we have a clear space in our head to think what we want to do and how we want to have financial success, right? So let me go back and recap these points. First one is assess your space. Have a clear mindset, and you can't have it, when everything is all over the place. Okay, so create a space that feels good, something that's positive, something that brings your energy up, something that makes you move, something that makes you start thinking in the morning when you get up, and some place that you really want to sit and work, right? And so that's the first thing you want to do, and make sure that the space feels good. Energy is great, and this will help you to move on your financial goals. Second point is organize for success. Clear the clutter, guys. Clear the clutter. Elaine, you're talking to yourself. Clear the desk. Get rid of stuff you do not need. Get organized and, make it easier for you to function. That's what it is, for you to function and for you to think, right? Think clearly. So clear the clutter. Spend an hour or two. Even if it's once a month, it works. Even don't say you're too busy, you can't do it. Make some time to do it. You will see how much more productive you are. So try it, guys. Try it. Third point, apply some of these wealth principles. Again, create a budget, save, focus on your financial success. Don't spend unnecessary money if you don't need to. This will all help you with getting your financial in order. And of course, if in fact you are not able to do this by yourself, and most people don't, get a financial advisor, consult with someone that's going to assist you through the process to make sure that you're on the right track, and make sure that you're doing the right things, make sure that you have enough stuff in place, tax savings and all that good stuff. So make sure that you get a financial advisor to help you with this stuff, right? So I think that's my 3 points today. I just love these points when it comes to mindset, when it comes to financial success. These are just simple things, and everyone have their different level of success. Some people need millions of dollars, billions of dollars. Some people just need to make sure that they can pay their bill and live comfortable, right? So yours is measured based on how you feel. Once again, worry about the next person. So that's it. If you guys need any further clarity on any of this stuff, feel free to go to PROBY'S.com. Go to the website. There's a calendar up there. Book yourself a 15-minute free consultation. I'll be happy to clarify any of the stuff with you guys, business or personal. And or you can call the office at 323-290-9034. All right, guys. And again, I can't end without saying this. Tax time. It's here, April 15th. It's right around the corner. Make sure that you guys get your taxes done. And if not, make sure that you do get an extension. If you owe taxes, you do not want to pay interest and penalty. An extension of time to file is not an extension of time to pay. So if you're still going to owe and you file an extension, send them some money, some estimated amount, save yourself some penalty on that note. Okay. So, and again, you can call PROBY'S Tax and Accounting. We can take care of your taxes no matter where you are. Anywhere you are, everything is done automatically. You don't even have to come into the office. You can do it from your own home or office, and anywhere you are in the U.S., we can take care of you. Okay. So once again, that's PROBY'Stax.com. Go online and check it out. Hey, how you doing, Carolee? Thanks for jumping in here. She says yes. Don't say thanks for the great information. All right, guys. And again, don't forget the workshop, Elaine'sDesk.com. Go there for that information. Sign up for our workshop. There's a lot of great information on there, and we're going to have a wonderful time with this workshop. So Elaine'sDesk.com. Make sure you go there. April 18th. Register at Elaine'sDesk.com. All right, that's it. So once again, guys, that brings us to almost the end of the week. I can't believe where these days are flying. The month has already started, and here we are almost a week into it. So this is Thursday evening. Again, I want to make sure that you guys are able to relax and reset. So what I usually do when it comes to end of the week on Fridays, guys, we relax and reset, and then we recharge at karaoke and Little Believes every Friday night. So this is what you have to do. You have to take yourself out of all of the rat race and have a good time, reset, and come back and do it again. All right. So that's it for now. I want you guys to have a wonderful rest of your Thursday afternoon. And with that said, have a fabulous weekend. And you guys take care of each other and take care of yourself. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.